Hi guys, Janine here. We're going to have another cozy, simple, casual lunch for me today, one of my favorites. And what I'm doing here, when I say casual, they're going to be more lighthearted. You're not going to see that whole setup where it's from the beginning to the very end. You may just see the recipe and then the end shot. I tried my best to show you the finished dish here, but I just don't emphasize it as much as what I'm saying here. Okay, also what I want to do quickly and say is um, I'm not too worried about, I used to stress over the time and length of my videos. So there's this thing that I do, it's called the fast forward button. Okay, when I want to jump to the recipe, just jump to the recipe end. That's all. If you don't want to hear all the things, because it's always in my description. 1 pound of filet, 12 shrimp, all the spices, the whole recipe is in my description. And that's why I do it, because I understand sometimes I myself do it. I love the recipe, I love the host, but I don't have time to go through a 20-minute video. Few of us do. But just know that you don't have to stay through the whole thing. If you love my dish and you saw the picture and you clicked on me to see that, jump to the end of the recipe. No worries. But I have to do this in order to tell you it's casual. Calm down. I'm just going to relax and chat. If you don't want to stay the whole time, don't. If you want to, I love you. So today what we're making is enough of that. Today we're making my favorite. I love shrimp. I love salmon. When I say more casual, I would turn these into two different dinners. But I don't want to today because I can't. When I say I can't, that means, let's get the oil in here. Avocado oil, my new friend. I love sauteing in it. No flavor and a high smoke point. Okay. It's perfect for this. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I had them in the refrigerator defrosted since yesterday. Had a little errands to run. Didn't get to it. This is 1.5 cloves of garlic. Again, I don't even go over when I'm doing a recipe, talk too much. I kind of show you. You see what I got in hand. I don't want to emphasize every little ingredient. It drives me a little nuts too, as I'm sure you. That takes too much time. I got water boiling. Okay. I have shrimp. I have salmon. I'm going to season in the pan like we did the chicken. That's my new best friend. I love a sauce pan. A pan sauce pan. Sauce made in the, whatever you want to call this. It's my technique that I love. Saves time, gives you great flavor, and you got everything in one place, right? Who can't steam up a few little broccoli on the side of this if I wanted, or any vegetable, pick any vegetable you want. But I love a pan sauce, and I love several things pan seared. Okay. Like I say, I'm self-taught. I teach myself these techniques. I didn't always cook like this. A couple of recipes back brought me to this ease. That's what I really want to share with you. The things I'm learning as I'm going, as I'm cooking, enjoying. What I'm going to serve them on, you'll see everything at the end picture, because that's what I'm focusing more on, attracting people with how good my food looks and it's going to taste. I'm going to have them on a pasta nest. You guys should know that's my favorite. If you watched any of my videos on pasta, that's my favorite. Good in soup, good in lots of stuff. Okay, this is getting a little gold. We don't have to worry about not burning the garlic here. Skin down on the salmon. We'll put that in first because that has to cook a little longer than the shrimp. Okay, so let's get that started. And now let's get the seasoning on it. We'll do the separate, a little extra garlic powder. My stove, I'll tell you, they're going to remember. If they don't remember me, you'll remember Crazy Girl Stove. That's a given. Because this girl, I can't wait to afford a new uh, stove. I can't stand her. You know why? It's electric, and electric is not induction. It's not gas. It's very hard. Onion powder. It's very hard to gauge. You know, it shouldn't be this hot this soon, so I have to keep playing with the buttons. It's not that I don't know how to cook. The stove don't know how to behave. Again, I use this in the chicken. Let's show you how versatile it is. It's just as delicious on salmon. I'm going to get a little wine in sooner than we'd like to because I don't want to burn my garlic too much. Okay. Although I shouldn't worry about it. You know why? This is my dish. I said the garlic doesn't have to be worried over. And I do need to sear this salmon on both sides. That's more important than browning garlic. And truthfully, the only thing that happens to garlic, it doesn't get bitter. Okay. And if it did, it leaves its infusion. You could take it out. I said casual. There's options here. If you want a recipe written in stone or tutorial, lots of people do beautiful tutorials. That's not here. Okay, add a little wine. I'm doing this way because I like the salmon cooked through. So you, if it don't bother you and you want to take the garlic out sooner, you could. That's the beginning. See, this is a 4. Same thing would have happened if I added water. It smells wonderful. Okay. Everybody calm down. Okay. Let's resume. I want that salmon, no pink in the middle. I don't like rare salmon. Mm-mm-mm. This is lunch for me today. You always know I have food that I have to cook and eat. And this is why my diet's not working in my favor. I should have been 10 pounds down weeks ago. Weeks ago. What the hell? Oh, the sauce is generating beautifully, just like it did with the chicken. If you watch the roasted chicken and potatoes, same thing's happening here. Goes to show you how versatile it is. It could be chicken, it could be shrimp, it could be salmon, a big combination. I love it. I love lazy food that's delicious and nutritious. You know? Good stuff. I could have grabbed a sandwich. I was in the mood I had the turkey sandwich yesterday. And this was supposed to have been my dinner, but I was running a little late picking Vinny up from some test. And I had this in the fridge on ice. And I said, you know what? That's lunch tomorrow, my dears. All right. So see, that's there. Let me taste one and see if this is a myth or fact that the garlic's bitter once you brown it. Let's see. Right on camera. A little more bitter than if you cooked it in a different way, but it's more roasted. It's not horrible, but again, that's a recipe preference. You could take it out. You don't have to eat it. It got its flavor in there already. A lot of people don't like to eat whole garlic. I don't like it raw in salads, sliced up like that. I won't eat it. The only way I like it raw is emulsified into a pesto or ground up. All right, I think we're ready to let our shrimps get in here, get in the game, and then we're going to reseason. These are the extra large, peeled, deveined, cleaned. Okay. Use whatever shrimp you like. Use whatever salmon you enjoy. That's another thing. I'm not going to share too much product and content on my product content on my channel because I'm not here to endorse anyone's single brand and everyone has a preference. I've said that from the beginning. And that's why I do talk a lot because I like to talk about the things I learned and want to share. Some garlic powder. Everybody has a favorite salad dressing. Everybody has a favorite spice arrangement. The idea is if you like the technique. So what I'm showing here, a little bit of white pepper, is a pan-seared technique for more than one protein. We're doing salmon, and I'm going to pay attention a little bit to my seasonings. Where's my paprika? Organic paprika. A little bit of paprika on those grilled shrimp. We're going to grab some butter from the fridge to generate more of a sauce. We're going to get a little bit of, I put onion, a little bit more onion. We're going to get salt. There's the roasted garlic. Alrighty, alright. I'm going to use this butter because it has canola. I have to watch. This butter is actually better for me with my cholesterol. It's lower. I don't use pure butter. Again, perfect example. If you don't have butter issues, it would be lovely to put pure butter in here. Some of that Kerrygold. Wonderful. That's an option. That's why I'm saying nothing's written in stone. I have to use the lighter. And I happen to like the avocado oil. This can be done in regular olive oil. It could be done in vegetable oil, a light coating. It could be done with a spray oil. See? Options. Lots of things you could change here. So that's the beauty of cooking. That's the part I love. That's what I want to share. Okay. It is 12:30. Let me see. Excuse me. It's not a great setup over here for what I got going on. It really isn't. And that's why I got the wine out anyways. Really, seriously. That's why I pegged it the cozy corner. And that's why I try to stay so natural here. Someone gave me the highest compliment last night in one of my comments. Somebody said, it's so nice. It's so natural. It's like I'm sitting at a friend's table for dinner talking or in your kitchen chat. And I said, thank you. That's exactly what I was going for when I created my channel. I wanted to be like, I was just telling some friends, hey, sit in the kitchen with me because I'm going to make us a nice little quick dinner. And that's all I was trying to do. So now I do it in a couple of spots in the kitchen because I'm fortunate enough to have a kitchen with different angles and vantage points. Like when I did the spaghetti with the baby meatballs, or if I'm baking, anything large like that is the reason we do it in that spot. Not because it's more glamorous or I think I got a show or anything like that. It's basically for space preference. And I have lighting over there because we modified our kitchen so many times. There are hi hats there that are right over the induction pan I use. So it's pretty cool. But if you ask me where's my favorite to chat and share and cook and show you what I eat myself for lunches and when I'm just in the kitchen relaxing, this is it. This is where I am. This is my happy spot. I can't say place because the whole kitchen is my happy place. Okay. Those look delicious. I don't know what to say. I do think I should use a little more wine. I'm not going to. Oh, I know what I'm missing. I know exactly what I'm missing. A little bit of water and chicken broth. That's what I'm missing. I put it into the other one. Let me grab this quick and I'll talk. You know, I never leave you alone without me. I'm always chatting. I'm in a rare good mood today because that person said that wonderful thing to me. And I felt before then, I'm like, boy, are people getting it? Do I talk too much? I wrote it in my bio. This is a storytelling channel. And I went through all these hoops to get that understood. And now I just don't feel like I have to anymore because if one person in 100 gets it, I'm happy. I'm happy. So thank you. You know who you are. I forgot the person's name. And I don't know if they want me to mention it, but you know who you are. And thank you for saying such a lovely thing to me. See, this is your best friend in the kitchen, people. It's mine. Bouillon, better than bouillon. The Knorr's, many brands. Use your favorite bouillon. A little bit of water adds to any sauce. Any sauce. Okay. That's bubbling up beautifully. And that's enough of that. Then use the whole thing. You can tell how much juice you need. I know that I'm only going to have this one pasta nest here. Matter of fact, let me get that in the boiler. That's going to boil. That cooks in seconds. Not really, minutes. That'll be done in 2 minutes. And what I could do in the meantime, this is all cooked. I'm going to shut off the heat. That's all cooked. I could turn over the salmon so that the skin side gets down and you get to see a prettier side. You can't see it now, but you will when I'm ready to show you the plate. I got to get it off the heat. I got to get it off the heat. Okay. Again, timing, it's important that I tell you because I also used to stress saying, people are probably watching and saying, oh my God, she's burning those shrimp. She's overcooking that rice. That's it. Forget that. Forget that right here and now. This is my kitchen. The mistake I make in my kitchen, you're not going to make in yours because you're going to sit there and say, oh, I like my shrimp done in 2 minutes. You'll pull them out aside. They could be taken out, put back in the sauce. You know, I do assume a lot that people are coming to my channel with a good amount of cooking skills, and that's my bad. But like I said, it's not a teaching channel. I'm here to share, just share. It's casual. I try to offer whatever I can in suggestions, and like I would put something like that in the description so that you feel more comfortable. Everything will cook at your own time, and I don't like my pasta al dente. I said this in a video a long time ago. And I hope people understand that if you like al dente, when I give you a recipe for a pasta I'm making and you love it, you say, oh, I want to make that pasta from Janine, but she cooked it too long, do the same recipe al dente pasta for you. I may like spaghetti. You like linguine. I don't like linguine. I don't. My spaghetti and clams, it's spaghetti. I won't do linguine. I don't know why. I don't like it for some reason. And people, that's another thing I preach. I do get a little pasta preachy. I'm not going to lie because I'm such a pasta freak. I love it. It's my favorite. And I believe every single shape and size of pasta has a different bite on the palate. I don't like the way I roll up linguine. It feels in my mouth. I feel the flatness, the squareness. Fettuccine, same thing. Spaghetti rolled up, and the way I bite it, I love it. I love it. That spaghetti meatballs I made, I was like 7 years old again. I love it. Delish. Okay, see, these are my other favorite. Why? It's a textural thing. They're so light, these nests. They're so light and delicious. They're luscious. You can cook these al dente. I could see right now, if I pulled them out, they'd be al dente. But I don't. I like them a little softer because I'm going to plate the seafood on them. And you're going to love it. And then you'll be rid of me. I'll be gone. You know what I think my channel's good for? Sometimes at night you're bored, you want to turn on the TV and say, let me just, I do it. I surf my recipes and look for my people and the favorites that I have that I want to learn from, or I like something they're cooking, or their voice alone. I tune in. That's what I do. I think I'm one of those channels. So I think I see myself one night on, I was going through other people. Why am I on here so late? Did they put me in the timeout? Funny. I'm a crazy girl. That's another thing. If you're looking for normal, don't stay here. You're not going to find it. You're not going to find it. Normal and ordinary does not live here. Crazy, quirky, fun, loving, and happy, that's me. All right, that's done. Let's get a bowl. Let's get a bowl and do this. Let's do this. Okay, I'm not going to drain. You know why? Don't have to. I don't have to. I've done this so many times. I drain in the pan. Let me move that a little closer for you to see. I drain from the pan. I don't have to go through a strainer. It's a one-person dish. If you were making a pound, of course you'd have to drain. But this is my lunch. And let me tell you something. I didn't eat breakfast, so I'm hungry. And Vinny's not a big salmon fan. Now, let me ask you, see, pasta's ready. Wouldn't you rather have this than a sandwich or salad? He's going to want sandwich or a salad or both. Not me. Okay, we're ready to plate, guys. You're going to love it. And even if you didn't stay till the end, I'm saying that because I'm going to take a beautiful picture. I need my fish spatula that I always forget to have around. What is my problem? You know why? It's special. I don't use it often, but it is the correct size, shape, and everything to pick up a piece of fish. All right, well, I don't have it. We modify, right? What do we do when we don't have what we want? We modify. I got another. Beautiful. Let's spread that pasta out best we can. And now let's get some shrimp on there with this beautiful sauce and juice. Okay, let's get some juice and put it here for a minute. Look at that pan sauce, guys. You can't see it good, but there's a beautiful pan sauce in here. My mouth is watering. No matter where I cook in the kitchen, my mouth waters. Smells delicious, roasted everything on it. And that's just basically for the pasta mostly. I could eat both of these straight out of the pan. Alrighty. Let me just get this one more. Voila. Okay, I'm going to have to bring it closer and show you. I'm going to tilt the camera because it's too good not to. And then I'm going to take a photo for the cover shot. There it is, guys. Beautiful salmon and shrimp sauteed in one pan together atop a pasta nest. Delicious lunch. Okay, let me put that down and let me say ciao, beautiful people. Thank you all. See you in the next video.